if you've downloaded the file and if you've opened, this is what you would be able to see. So right on top, you have the quick access toolbar, and then you have the different tabs. So these are the tabs, and under each tab, you have different commands or controls, and this is also referred to as the ribbon. Let me show you first how do you enable or disable this ribbon options here. Whichever tab that you're in, for example, right now I'm in the home tab, or if I go to the insert any of these tabs, you will see at the right hand side you have this option here. If you click on it, it will tell you show ribbon. So there are different views. One is the full screen mode, then the show tabs only, and always show ribbon. So right now this is what is ticked, or this is what is checked, which is always show ribbon. Now I don't want to see the ribbon, or rather I want to see the ribbon only when I click on each of these tabs, and I would use the show tabs only. So if I click on that, you will see I don't see any of those commands inside the ribbon now. But however, when I click on the home ribbon, now you will see I can see each of these ribbons whenever I go under these. So that is one option, which is show tabs only. The next one is the full screen mode. So in this, everything is going to disappear. So if you see the tabs, the ribbon, everything is gone. How do we get that back is, once again, you can click on it and you will see now we are able to see the ribbon. Once again, if I click inside anywhere in my data, that is going to disappear. If you want the ribbons back or the tabs and the ribbons back, you will click on this. How do you get it back to the default view? Once again, click on this arrow and now you will see you have this option, which is show or always show ribbon, right? So depending upon the kind of data that you're working on, this is something that you can do. The next option is here. Like I mentioned, the quick access bar. We will look at this in detail while we are, maybe in the future videos to come. Now, what is it that I want to do? I want to add a new tab here where I can add some of the tools that I would frequently use. So how do we do that? And please remember that there are more than one way of doing something in Excel. And let me show you all three ways that we can customize this ribbon. So one is go to file and click on options, and please note that I'm using Office 365, so the views might be a little different for you. So I'm going to click on file once again. Where is that? So I click on file, go to options, and you will see I get this pop-up. And here, what is it that I want to do? I can click on customize a ribbon. So this is one way to reach the customize ribbon. The next way is, or next method is, I can click on any of these tabs. Does it have to be a particular tab? On any of these tabs, I can right click and I will get this option, which is customize the ribbon. So this is the second way to add this, and you will see this will directly take me to the customize ribbon option. In the early one, we went to file options and then customize ribbon, but here when I right click on the menu in any of these tabs, when I right click on any of these tabs and click on customize the ribbon, it is going to get me to directly to this customize ribbon. So this is the second method. Let me also show you the third way. The third way that you can do this is here in the quick access bar. You will see you have an option here. Okay, again, I can right click on this and I will say more commands, and again it will take me to the customize ribbon. So these are three different ways that you can go there. Now that we are here in the customize ribbon, what is it that I want to do? I want to add a new tab here on top containing all the different tools that I would use frequently. So how do I do this? In this pop-up, again, please ensure that you're in customize ribbon. And then what do? I want to create a new tab. Click on new tab and you will see it comes here, the new tab. And I want to rename this. I want to give it a name. I'm going to call this as HR Toolkit. Okay. Click OK. And now I have, if I click OK, and you will see you will already have this HR Toolkit. However, there is nothing under this ribbon. I have the tab, but I don't have anything in the ribbon. Let me right click, customize the ribbon and go back. Now I have the toolkit and I want to add some of the most commonly used controls, right? These are called as called as commands. I want to add some of these commands there. How do I do that? Before adding these commands to the tab that we have, it is good to create a different groups under this. So first I'm going to click again. I've selected my HR toolkit here and I can click on new group. I can also move this if I wanted right after the home ribbon. So if you see, I can just move it on top, click right after home, click OK, and now you will see this is moved here, right? So this is another way for you to move the tab wherever you want. I'm going to go back to again customize ribbon. And then I have this here. How do I move it down? Maybe I'm going to move it. And if I want it right at the end, I'm just going to put it there. And under this, I want to create a new group. right? What will my new group be? And maybe I want to start off with formatting data. So I'm going to click on the new group, click on rename, and I'm going to call this as formatting. I can choose any icon for it. Maybe I'm going to choose this the palette or the color paint palette. Click OK, and now once again I'm going to click OK. Let me go back here. I have the HR toolkit, and right now there's nothing there. Let me right click once again, customize the ribbon. Okay, so you will see I have formatting, and now let us add some formatting commands under this. In the popular command, let me see here. So I have the fill color. I want to add that. Okay, where is it going to get added? It is going to get added under the formatting. I'm good with that. I want the font. I want font color. I have font size, and maybe I'm also going to add my format cells and my freeze painter. So this is all the command that is related to formatting. I'm going to click OK. Now, once again, if I go back to my HR toolkit, you will see I have this formatting here. Under that, I have the fill color, the font. I can also change this accordingly. How do I customize this? Once again, customize the ribbon. I'm under the formatting. I can move this along. So maybe I want to move this above this. You will see I can move that there. And maybe font and font size. I'm going to keep it like that. Click OK. And now you will see this is how it looks. And this is the formatting group that I have. Next, now let's assume I want to add a formula command here. How do I do this? Again, I can right click on it, customize the ribbon. I'm going to go back here and I want to add a new group here. And I'm going to call this, rename it to my formula or function, however you want to call that. And I don't know what icon can I choose. Maybe I'm going to be able to find any relevant one. Maybe I'm just going to choose this for now. Okay. Done. And now what do I want to do? I want to insert a function under that. So I have the formulas, and you will see again under the popular commands, this is sorted alphabetically. I'm going to choose insert function and click on add. Click OK. And now go back here. Now you will see I have the formatting ribbon, and then I have the insert function option. I want to add few more. Maybe I work with a lot of pictures and images and things like that. So I'm going to again customize the ribbon, add a new group, and maybe I'm going to rename this to images, or let's call it as graphics. Okay. Click OK. Under this, now what and all do I want to add? Maybe I want to add a picture. Okay. That's something that I keep doing. So I'm just going to click on add picture. Okay. Anything else that I can do here? I think that's there. I have the shapes, and I'm going to add that as well. Click OK, and now done. Go back here. Now you will see I have all that I need, which is for formatting all my functions. And here I want to add any picture directly or any of these shapes directly. I have that there. I also maybe want to add something to do with maybe sorting data, applying filters, etc. So I'm sure you know by now how we need to do this. Right click, customize the ribbon, and what is it? I want to add maybe a new group again. What would rename this group? We will call it as filter. Click OK, and now I can apply the filter. We'll see. Yeah. So we have add or remove filters right on top. So I'm going to click on that, and that is what I want to add. Maybe I also want to add the chart, all type of charts, etc. to my graphics. So I'm going to select that, click on this add, and now you will see that kind of gets added to the graphics. Again, like I mentioned, you can move it around however you. Okay. So my graphics is done. I have filters, so I have add or remove filters. Let's assume I also want to remove duplicates, etc. Where would that be? Let us quickly kind of scroll through this to see if we are able to find anything here. No, I also have the sort ascending and descending. I will add that as well, right? Sort descending as well. Add. I want to add the spelling. I want to maybe add that under formatting. So I'm going to go to spelling, add. If you're working with a lot of subscripts and superscript, let's add that as well to our formatting ribbon. Okay, and done. So now under the formatting, you will see there are a lot of things that we have added under the formulas graphics we have. Now let's assume there are few other things that you would want to add. So I can click on this, click on all commands. Okay. For macros also, you can see there's something there. If I want to add macro there, I can look at that. Okay. What is it that I want to do? I want to remove duplicates. This again is sorted alphabetically. So let's look at a record macro. What is it that I want to do? I want to remove duplicates. So remove, I can see duplicates. Yeah, there it is. Where do I want to add it? Maybe I want to add it under the filter. So I'm going to select the filter group, okay, and select remove duplicates, click add, click OK. And now you will see under the HR toolkit, if I go, I have all the common ones that I want to use available under one tab, which is going to help me save a lot of time instead of having to go through each of these different tabs looking for it and adding it. So this is one way for you to become a little more efficient while you're working with data. Now, for example, let's go here and I want to remove all the duplicates here. I don't have to go to data ribbon and look for this. I can directly go to my HR toolkit. I know where it is. And once you become a little more familiar with with this, you can you can definitely move it around and customize it accordingly. I'm going to click on remove duplicates and you will see it. Where do you want to do it? I will say expand the section. Okay, and remove duplicates. So right, it is going to select all of that and remove the duplicates from there. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and so that you don't, and of course the bell notification so that you don't miss out on the next videos. And in this data, I don't know how many of you notice, you will see that the annual salary is actually supposed to be a currency or a number format, but then it is not. So in the next video, we're going to see how do we clean our data to ensure that we are able to start working on it. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.